Hi everyone, I'm Sophie. Today I'm going to make something special called 짜파구리, or also known as ramdong. It was actually a request from a viewer, Marshall Chung. Thank you, Marshall, for your request, and I'm sorry for taking a while to make this video. Jjapaguri or ramdong is a recipe that was introduced in the movie Parasite. I actually have a video reviewing that movie, so please look it up and watch it too. So in case you haven't watched the movie and have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background. So the movie Parasite is about two families, right? One is very rich and one is so poor. And one day, the son of the poor family got a job as a tutor in the rich family. And after that, a lot of things happened. And as a result, a whole entire poor family got hired by this rich family. Dad as a driver, mom as a housemaid, and the son tutor, and the sister also as a tutor for these rich family kids. And one weekend, this rich family decided to go camping. So they'll be gone for a few days. So this poor family decided to hang out in this rich family's home while they're gone. And it was raining outside, pouring outside, and this poor family was having fun. The mom, the housemaid, got a call from the rich family wife, and the rich wife is telling her that they're on the way home because of the pouring rain. The camping got canceled and they're only like 8 or 10 minutes away. Not only that was a shocking news for the poor family, she's asking for a dish to be ready by the time they got there for her son. And that dish was called Jjapaguri. And this is the dish that is made with two different kinds of instant ramen noodles. I mean, it should be easy enough, right? But then she asks to add very expensive, high quality premium meat in it. I think that was one of the moments to see the sense of humor by the director Bong Junho. I mean, those instant ramen noodles, those are like a couple of bucks. Even though you use two, it's less than $5. And it's just a $5 instant ramen noodle dish, but she wanted some $50 per ounce expensive meat in it. How ironic and funny and laughable is that? But anyway, the housemaid is successfully make it by the time they arrive, and the story goes on after that. And I will leave it up to you to watch that movie to find out what happens afterwards. Okay, so that's enough of a background, and let's actually talk about how we are going to make this. As I said, this needs two different kinds of instant ramen noodles. One is called 짜파게리 and one is called 너구리. So together combined, 짜파구리. That's how the name came about. So right here, I have those noodles. Well, technically we need 짜파게리, but when I went to the store, I couldn't find it. So I picked something very similar, 짜왕, and this should work the same. And here's a 너구리. And it says it's udon type noodles. So I think that's why it was translated as ramdong, like a ramen and udon together, ramdong. So we're going to use all the seasonings and sauces in it. Well, actually, the ratio is 1 and 2. I'm making only for myself, so I'm going to use only one noodle. So for today, I'm going to use only half of 너구리 soup seasoning and the whole pack of 짜왕 seasoning. Then you may ask, what do I do with the leftover noodle? Just keep it in a Ziploc or something for later use. And I promise I will make another video to make something great using that leftover noodle. Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to cook the steak. In the movie, she asked for very high premium meat in it, right? But today, I'm going to use just a flat iron steak. So once the pan is heat up, I'm going to spray with olive oil a little, just nicely. And then I'm going to add the steak. It's a steak, so you cook it the way you like it. Medium rare or well done. And now I'm going to cut the steak into bite size. Smells so good. I usually like my meat to be medium well cooked, and I think this is about medium cooked. And I'm going to remove it from the heat because later we are gonna add meat again into another heat with the sauce. So it'll be cooked a little bit more then. Okay, now let's prepare the sauce. So we have some vegetables flakes kind, which we'll use everything for. And then we have this seasoning, and we're gonna use just a half of noguri seasoning and the whole pack of jawang sauce mix. This is oyster sauce, so we'll put it at might as well. It was not shown in the movie, but what I'm going to actually add is onions, because onion makes this sauce yummier. We'll heat up the pan and add some oil. And I'm going to add some garlic. I love garlic. And ginger. And onion. While it's cooking, I'm going to boil water to cook the noodle. Okay, here I'm going to add these flakes. And the whole seasoning of jawang. And just half of noguri sauce. And I still have a half left. Let's add this oyster sauce as well. Then mix it all together. Maybe just a little bit of water, like 1 tablespoon of water. And then I'm going to add the steak. Kind of have to break this soup. Oh, maybe add a little bit more water. And remember, I turned off the heat. This is just the leftover heat on the pan. Okay, meanwhile, the water's boiling. So I'm gonna put the noodle in. Okay. Very nice. I like the noodles to be still chewy, and doing this kind of helps. And then I'm gonna turn off the heat now, and then let it sit for a minute. The noodle will continue to be cooked with the leftover heat in the pot. Okay, now it's time to add noodles to the sauce. All right, and let's mix it together. Okay, I think it's done. To make it yummier, I'm going to sprinkle some sesame. There you have it. Jjapaguri with a flat iron steak, accompanied by my favorite radish kimchi 깍두기. You know, I must tell you, this dish is not necessarily a healthy dish. You know, 2 instant ramen noodle soup seasoning full of MSG, but the taste is so yummy and rather very addictive, so be careful. Bon appetit everyone, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!